I wonder what I'm gonna eat for lunch today. Hmm. Huh? What the? Ah! Hello, it's me, Tofu again, and today we're gonna be drawing Cyrene from Honkai Star Rail. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started! Okay, so first let's start with the pose. I wanted Cyrene to be holding Amphorius, the broken Amphorius, with her two hands, since, based from what I saw for my inspo, she's like holding Amphorius up, so that's what I decided to go with. And yeah, this is just me like basically drawing the basic sketch, her outfit and her hair, although I did have a bit of difficulty with her outfit, but I was able to manage through. And then we did her accessories and so on and so forth. Next, we just clean up some of the lines or the sketches because I really don't like doing line art. And then we add the face. I just use symmetry tools so that it doesn't look really wonky. And yeah, once I've decided on the final look for the eyes, that's what I go with. Then we start coloring the line art and we start putting the base colors. I forgot to add a gray base color to clip it to, or I think I added one. The video is just too fast for me in my point of view. But yeah, we start adding the colors for the hair, for the clothes, and for the accessories, and for the eyes. Okay, now we start coloring the line art here, and then we draw the background. I usually just use like a cloud brush for like a space aesthetic, and then I start drawing Amphorius. Had a bit of a struggle drawing Amphorius, but I was able to get it, and I just used a bit of blending modes to make it pop, and then I crushed it into pieces, and then I drew like a glowy sign on it so that it looks like it's glowing. Next comes the lighting process. So I just erase some of the multiply column modes and just add like lightning, and then yeah, I start rendering. So first I start rendering the face. I started rendering the eyes. At first I couldn't get the eyes right because when I looked at Cyrene's eyes, her eyes were a bit complicated to draw, but I was able to manage it, and I just used a blending brush to be able to smoothen out her eyes and to make it look pretty, even without any of those details. Fun fact, I used to hate drawing eyes back then because I don't know how I should draw them, but over the years I've gotten pretty used to it. And then I add shadows to the skin so that it looks more dimensional and realistic in some way. And in this part I just started playing around with like some of the colors, but yeah, I went back to the eyes and I finished it. And then I start fixing the eyebrows and like the face. Then I proceed to the hair. Hair is like for me easy to render. I don't know why, I just render it. I tried to add something to the hair, but it didn't work out. Then I add a pop of color to the hair and some reflective light, and then yeah. And then we add a few hair strands, And then I put some like lighting onto the face, and then we start rendering her hair accessories. Her hair accessories are not really that hard to render, and I fixed one of the hair accessories because I thought it looked a bit weird. And then we start with the clothes. So her top part of the clothes are pretty easy to render. For the bottom or like the chest part, I just used a blending brush so that it's like much easier, because I really didn't want to draw like every individual like color on that part of her clothes. And then for the others, I just like put a darker color so that it looks better. And yeah, I tend to use symmetry tools sometimes, so some of the other colors that don't match just like go on the other side. And then I add some final touches and details, and yeah, we are done. Well, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching until the end, and please like and subscribe to my videos. Bye bye!